Hey, I'll tell him you said hi, mate.
They did change it. Yeah, they changed it.
What's that move do? Well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please make your way. We're ready to get started with Midwest Vape Expo Day 2, the Advocacy Panel. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? All right? Yeah, had some fun last night. A little slow today, huh? That's all right. We did too, but we're still here today. We're glad to be here with Midwest Vape Expo in Toledo, Ohio. I'm Rodman from Vape Radio, here to introduce the great collection of speakers we have for you today. How many people in here know who the OHVTA is? The Ohio Vapor Trade Association. Now get a show of hands, huh? How many of you are members, huh? You have a vape shop, maybe? Huh? What about Cahall? Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
What's going on, Midwest Vapor Expo? Yeah! All right, before we start, need all the vendors to cease. Stop the sales. We're not asking for that long, and please direct the people to the stage. The longer it takes, the longer we will wait. This is the most important part of any show. Everyone loves free shit, everyone loves getting deals, everyone loves buying stuff, but right now, see this? Sorry, no sales during the advocacy panel. I'm trying to read backwards. But please, everyone, stop your sales, come to the stage. The faster we can get everyone here, the faster this will be over, and we can go back and having a good time. Also ask that no music be played during the advocacy panel. Thank you.
In trouble now.
You're alive.
Dad's got the whip out. Like it. I don't
Not
have to seal.
according to Gatorade vodka.
No, I can
Okay.
self-med.
Like it. Crazy. Love it.
Pretty quiet here.
All right, I think we got your attention now, huh? You having a good time now, huh? Yeah! Yes, sir, good time. Good time, we're here, all right. All right, I'm Rodman with Vape Radio again. It's an advocacy panel for Midwest Vape Expo Day 2, and it's very important because you guys are under, I tell you what, you're under fire right now in Ohio, and you got some great people though that are leading the organizations here in Ohio. We're going to talk to them about what you guys are facing. But first, real quick, show of hands. How many of you are vapors between the ages of 18 and 21? Wow. You know what? Things could be that you're not at a vape convention anymore for a few more years until you're 21, because they're looking at that in Ohio. We got some people here to speak to you about that, what they're doing to fight for your rights. In fact, right now we're going to bring up the president of the OHVTA, the Ohio Vape Trade Association, Mr. James Jarvis, everybody. Thanks, buddy. How you guys like the shirt? How do you guys like the shirt? I like the back part of it too. Thank you, sir. So I get to be very, very lucky to represent Ohio at the State House. And I say, if you work and you have a bad day, you're not doing things right. You never have worked a day in your life if you love what you do. And I absolutely love fighting for this industry. I love fighting for this industry. Yeah! You don't get paid to do this. This is all voluntary. I've had 40 meetings at the State House already this month with our legislators that want to take your right away from you to vape between the ages of 18 and 20. That sucks. You guys have reached the age of adulthood. You're allowed to make decisions that are adult decisions. Why the hell do they want to take an option that is at least 95% less harmful, twice as effective as a patch of gum, away from you? You're an adult, you can make your own damn decisions. And believe me, that's resonating with bill. And during these meetings, we now, after 4.5 years of doing this, they know who we are. We walk in, we get a handshake and a hug. James, it's good to see you. Frank, great to see you.
It's the Vapor Boy.
Charlotte, our lobby, she walks in, they smile and say, hey, it's my favorite Vapor people. And they do mean it. A lot of long hours went into that. I'm proud to say that we are not being taxed other than sales tax. That is a huge win for us. It's because of every one of you in here making your voices heard over the years. So thank you for that.
Yeah!
And if I can make one commitment to everybody in this room, no matter what happens in this industry, we're going to continue to fight, but they will never shut me the hell up because I will keep talking to make sure that my voice and your voices are heard at the State House. There you go. Things are not dropping the mic today, James, because we needed to work. Y'all give it up for James Jarvis, Ohio Vape Association. If you own a vape shop, you're in the vape industry, and you don't know who this man is, and you're not signed up to go HVTA, you're not doing your job. Get over there and get signed up. I'm serious, guys. They're fighting for you to stay in business. They need your help. You need to be a part of it, okay? Speaking of, we're going to do some stuff to help those guys out immediately after the advocacy panel. We're going to have a cloud comp and a drink comp where all proceeds are going to the OHVATA, so that way your compers can do your part to help with advocacy as well, all right? We want you part of the family, all right? We're all part of the same family. Now I'm going to bring somebody up next, talk about vape tricks. This guy, believe it or not, he has the best vape trick. He knows the best vape trick of anybody that I've ever seen in all my years working in the vape industry. The Vice President of the Ohio Vapor Trade Association, Mr. Cahall, everybody. Thank you guys. Tell me about your awesome, badass vape trick.
Okay, let's just start again. How many here are 18 to 20? You like vaping? How many of you that were 18 to 20 use this to quit smoking traditional tobacco? So, my story. I started smoking when I was 9. By the time I was 15, I was smoking 2 packs of Cool Kings a day. I went in the Army. I'm smoking 2 packs of Cool Kings a day. At 18 years old, if I would have had this device, when I was 45, I would have not had to go home and tell my 2 children that I just got told I had a year to live. Just let it sink in. If I had that, it never would have happened. Because from my first 2, after I got told that, I've never had, almost 9 years now, that I have not had a cigarette. And if I was 18 years old, maybe I would have been this today. But I'm still here. I was 485 pounds 9 years ago on February 6th. I'm in the doctor's office. I just had a routine test done. He sticks his hand across the table and he puts it on mine. And he's like, you got a year. If you're lucky. I had high blood pressure, diabetes, my organs were shutting down, started COPD. And I left there, I got my Mustang, 18 degrees, put the top down. Like, how am I gonna tell my kids? We're driving, and I'm like, there's a bridge. 90 miles an hour, nobody has to tell my kids I'm gonna die. Pulled over, crying like a baby. I go home, I tell them, I started changing my life. From February 6th until November 13th, I quit 8 times. I was a Walmart manager. Every Walmart's got a cigarette crowd. Somebody pissed me off, I'd fucking go up there and buy a pack of cigarettes. I'd smoke it, I'm back to 2 packs a day. This saved my life. Okay, so everybody in this room, how do you help us to defeat this Tobacco 21? So, in the last 3 months in Kentucky, All Smoke's a member of the Kentucky organization. Juul and Altria, when we went to the first hearing, sat with the sponsor of the bill and told them that Tobacco 21 had to happen. We defeated it that day. The next day, Altria found another senator in Kentucky and went before another committee. We defeated it a second time. So then, with 3 days left in the session, Juul found another sponsor. One day, we found out. 3 days later was the hearing. We did a call to action in the state of Kentucky. After the hearing, when it got voted down, the senator said the reason it got voted down was because the overwhelming amount of calls and emails they received from Kentucky vapors. All the stores in Kentucky put stuff out, told every customer. Cahall put stuff out. We did it on Facebook, everywhere. Every member of OHVTA put it out. They got so many calls that it got taken out because the people spoke. They listened to the people. Everybody in this room, it needs to start now. Start writing your senator, you start writing your representative, whoever it is that represents you, and it has to start today. That's all I've got, guys. We're going to pass you off to a couple more people, but you have to speak with your. How many people here are registered voters? Even if you're not, just go to the website. We'll make sure it's on the main OHVTA page so that everybody in this room can go in, you put your zip code in, and it tells you exactly who your senator representative is, and you need to start calling, you need to start sending emails, and it has to start today.
Yeah. Be professional, and get straight to the point.
Tell them you're a single issue voter. This is your issue. Be polite, be professional, just like you said, and get the word out there, get it going. We get 20,000 people like that happened in Kentucky. That's about how many emails and calls they got. It was close to 20,000. In Ohio, we should be able to have 40,000.
Yeah!
Everybody give it up for Frank Cahall, everyone. Vice President of Ohio Vape Trade Association. Did you catch his vape trick? It's the best vape trick ever, huh? He quit smoking.
My vape trick is I'm still fucking here.
Right? Is that not the best vape trick ever? You quit fucking smoking, man. Right? How many people quit smoking with vape? Huh? Look at that! Look at that! Look at all those years of life left on you. You know what? We're facing stuff all over the United States, and recently, like he was speaking of, we had a flavor ban up in New York, but you know what? A whole group of people got together to stop that. You even had people like Lulu from Rondo Vapors coming all the way from Ohio to New York to help make that happen. Yeah. Because we're vape fam and we're all in this together, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the people to help make that happen was responsible for that is this buddy right here, one of my best friends. I love this guy. He is brand new on the advocacy team, but he's been doing advocacy for the Vaping Legion for a long time. Y'all give it up to the Grim Reaper for the Vaping Legion.
What's going on, everyone? Yeah! Let me ask you a question. How many of you know who the Vaping Legion is? All right. How many of you believe that vaping is going to save lives?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How many of you believe that cartoons, intellectual property theft, and other, I'm going to try to keep this good, and other irresponsible branding should not be on bottles? It is 2019. Why are we still having arguments about what is appropriate to be on bottles? Because let me tell you something. Our adversaries are using these type of products, holding up bottles of Candy King, holding up bottles of Pop Clouds, showing advertisements with candy next to the product. We are in the realm of public health, as my brother Sherwin says all the time. We need to act like it.
Yeah.
This is not a goddamn candy shop, and we do not sell fucking kids! Now, how many of you saw the video up in Buffalo of myself and a bunch of my brothers walking around holding signs, making noise, and getting people to notice about this industry? You guys can do that here. You need to get organized. Ohio VTA, great organization. These two gentlemen right here, They care about this industry. How many shops do I have here from Ohio? Raise your hands. Keep your hands up. How many manufacturers from Ohio are here? Raise your hands. How many of you are members of Ohio VTA? How many of you are not members? I'm not going to yell at you, I promise. But you're going to be members by the end of the day, right? I hold you to that. It is up to us to make our voices heard. We are constituents of the government. They are supposed to listen to us. We put them in office. We can take them out. Here's some things you have to do. How many people here are members of Cahall? All right, put your hands down. How many of you are not members of Cahall? Put your hands up. All right, how many of you don't even know who, what, or is Cahall? All right, everyone who has your hands up who are not members, all of you that have your hands up that don't know what Cahall is, come to the stage after the advocacy portion. All right? We'll get y'all registered, we'll get y'all educated, and get you involved. Cahall is the consumer organization. They represent you, the consumer. Now, that's one thing. Be a member of Cahall and get other people involved. 2, set up meetings with your local legislators. Start on a local basis. You don't got to worry about senators or Congress. Start local. Health committee. Representatives, assembly. You know, you call these people up, set up an appointment. Where I'm from, Long Island, New York, Suffolk County, we had a flavor ban that would eliminate 99% of the flavors in Suffolk County. Only thing that would be left would be tobacco and menthol. It was going to pass. We had 3 days notice. Thanks to the NYSBA and a bunch of local shops, we were boots on the ground. We had over 30 shops and manufacturers at that meeting. It went on for 5 hours. We had 70 speakers, and they tabled it at the end. That was guaranteed to pass. The chair of the health committee went on News 12 and said, this is going to pass. It did not pass.
Yeah.
But what did happen was we met with him multiple times. Conversations, office visits. We proposed legislation to him that will keep it out of the hands of the kids, keep the shops open, keep the smokers from having to only use patches or gum, and have a safer alternative to quit smoking. You have to work with your legislators. You have to work with the people that create the laws. If we don't, we are always playing defense. We are never playing offense. So go out, be a member of Cahall, tell others to join Cahall. Meet with your legislators, set up appointments. Last and foremost, speak to non-vapers about vaping. We are in an echo chamber right now, talking to everyone, because the rest of the population out there has a misconceived notion of what vaping is. They believe the media, they believe truth, they believe campaign for tobacco-free kids. They don't listen to the facts, they don't listen to the science. It is up to us, all of you, to go out there and educate them. We need public opinion on our side. Vapor etiquette. I'm sure some of you have seen videos that are pranks of blowing clouds in people's faces, thinking that it's cool. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't fucking cool.
Give us a bad name.
We are about public health. We have to act like it. We are not about blowing clouds in people's faces out in public saying, what, bro? It's just vapor. Because now every single time we try to convert a smoker, that's all they hear. We need a good public image. We need good PR. And it's up to all of you to do that. We got this. So I'd like to take this moment to thank Midwest Vapor Expo for hosting one of the best damn expos I have ever been to. One of the best advocacy panels I've ever been on. And the fact, we are doing this 2 days in a row. You don't normally get this. You get 1 day of advocacy and 1 day of fun. So I'd like to thank all the vendors who stopped sales for this. This is important. Show us some love, support those that support advocacy, and let's clean up our act and be the best this industry can.
Give up everybody. Matt Elliott for the Vape Legion. Yes, get involved. That is what it's all about. Man, I tell you what, we're fighting for our lives in this industry right now. But remember also, guys, we're fighting for the people that are out there in this world that are smoking right now and have no idea they're going to be vapors one day. They have no fucking clue. But you know what? They're going to be vapors. We're fighting for that opportunity for those guys. You're probably wondering, well, how can I get involved? Like Matt Elliott said, if you're a consumer, get involved with CASA. If you're a manufacturer, you're in Ohio, OHVTA, or the VTA. Just get involved, period, some way, some shape, some form, some fashion. In fact, I want to call somebody out. Where's Kara Tibbetts? Kara Tibbetts, come here. Where are you at? Where are you at? I know you got to be around here somewhere, Kara. I know you're probably wondering, like, how do I get involved? Well, you can get involved whatever your skill set is, because there's people out here that didn't know they were going to be in advocacy, but you know what? It brought them to that stage in life where they became advocates, because they saw the difference and the impact it was having on saving other people's lives and helping them convert. Hopefully we'll get Kara up here, because I want her to talk to you guys, but in the meantime, we're going to get this beautiful thing. Come here, man. I know he looks scary, ladies and gentlemen, but he's like Pooh Bear. He's really just big and cuddly. They call him Vicious Vic, everybody. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm usually pretty high energy, but I'm actually not going to be that high energy. So I want to talk to you about something serious.
what?
No. On the stage, we're supposed to be an additional member of the advocacy panel. This man has been fighting for your right to vape since 2008. He was the star of A Billion Lives. I've been touring with him for the last 2 years, and I'm proud to call him one of my good friends. But he was unable to make it because he was in the hospital. This man is 71 years old. I had to cancel his plane ticket to come to the show because he threatened to leave the hospital and fly out of here. At Vapors Carnival in Chattanooga, he flew 2 days after having a blood clot removed from his leg to come out here and talk about how vaping saves lives. He is 71 years old, and he gets out here and he tries to do as much of these shows as possible. So, show of hands, who's here older than 71 years old? Why the fuck can't you do it? This man has shown that you can redeem yourself from anything. He went from being the face of Winston cigarettes from 81 through 88, bringing Winston to number 3. He finally realized what he was doing was killing people. He spent the next 20 years of his life touring with the American Heart and American Lung Associations, visiting kids in schools to never get them to start smoking. And in 2008, when Vapor came to the U.S., he was immediately jumping on board for a smoking cessation. He is 71 years old, and he would be here if I would let him and his doctors let him. You have the ability to get out there and do this, because vaping is on death row. We win small battles, we get states of execution, and then they try to come back to the next bill. You've heard how they tried doing it 3 times in one session. They keep trying. They're going to keep trying to kill vaping. We need them. This is a war, and we need soldiers. We need soldiers in CASA. We need soldiers in OHVTA. We need to be out there fighting. We need to be activists. We need to have our voices heard. And if someone who's 71 years old can do it, why can't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't say any more right. Thank you, Mr. David Gerlitz, we love you guys. That man has worked so hard for this industry. We all owe him a big debt of gratitude, because that man has fought for us long before the word advocacy and vape was even connected. He threw back his medals and and said, no, I am totally against everything that is killing people, and I'm going to stand up for what's right. And vaping is helping people, and it's helping change this world we live in. Right? Yes, it is. All right, you know what? And you can be part of that change as well. And I was telling you about Karen. Come here, this is a good friend of mine. There he is, right there. David Wallace, everybody. Former Wednesday Man star of Million Lives. He would be here with us today if there was any way possible. But he has fought for us. Let him be the inspiration. Maybe he can inspire you to get out and change some of the things you're doing to inspire others. Like this girl right here. I've seen her come so far from just being a pretty face that vapes on Instagram to now she's up speaking in front of legislators, putting her deepest fears, like just burying them down and being out there and doing things in advocacy and changing lives, inspiring people. You know, her video had, what, 80-something thousand views? I mean, a crazy amount. Because she went up there and spoke to legislators and spoke from her heart about what vaping means to her. And you know what? I want her to tell you what she told them. All right? Yeah. Karen,
So first I want to start off by saying, I don't think I've ever loved something more in my life than I love all of you and this industry and what all of us do every day. And I've always felt this need to do more. I just think it's important that we don't take up space in the world and we get out there and just do more, make a ripple effect on the world. So the other day, my home state of Rhode Island tried passing a 40% tax on vapor products. And I have really bad social anxiety. Being on this stage right now is kind of killing me, I'm not gonna lie. But I couldn't just sit back and watch that happen to my home state. I couldn't do it. So I showed up at the State House and I decided to publicly testify, regardless of how scared I was. And I had some things to say to them because I was not happy. And I went about it a different way. How many of you out there are tired of everybody playing the kid card against us? Yeah. I know I'm sick of it. What about the kids whose parents are going to die because their parents are smoking? Right? It's time that we play the kid card. So that's what I did at the State House. I basically told them, there's so many people in the world who have died from smoking. Me, myself, secondhand smoke, my parents smoking when I was younger, I still have asthma because of it. Granted, it's gotten a lot better with vaping. I suffered from secondhand smoke as a child. There's children out there suffering from it. So basically, I just think it's important that you get out there and fight for what you believe in. I publicly testified the first time I ever did it. It was so nerve-wracking, trust me. Like, I was shaking like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? But each time, it gets easier and easier. And honestly, every time you testify, every time I get up on this stage, I feel the most pure form of an adrenaline rush that I've ever felt. So, hopefully that could help some of you. There's more that we can do. We can't just sit back and expect people to fight our battles for us. Get out there, people.
Y'all give it up for this girl. She was trying to tell me, you know, it's facing those fears is what we all have to do. Get out there because you can make a difference. Because I know she has just inspired one of you out here. Has she not? Raise your hand, didn't she? Look, and she faced her fears to do it. You can do the same thing. Advocacy, it's time to move past just advocacy. It's time for activism. All right? Activism for 2019. David Gerlitz is the one that came up with the term for Vape activism. That means you getting involved. It takes more than a Facebook post. It takes more than an Instagram post. It takes more than a like or a share. No, you got to get up off your ass, get out there, meet with legislators, go boycott, do whatever you got to do to make some noise and be an influence for advocacy, activism, and saving people's life with harm reduction. Right? Donated hats and a bunch of stuff for you. The first 3 people to get signed up with OHETA, if you're not a member, get involved, get signed up. This is where the activism starts today. Sign up, let's do it. Have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. And advocacy has been brought to you thanks to the guys at Transistor E-Liquid and Bounty Betty E-Liquid. If it weren't for those